Hey guys, welcome to the Clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and tonight's review is going to be on War for the Planet of the Apes. I have to be honest, I was kind of disappointed in this movie. Not that it's a terrible movie, it's just that I was led to believe this was going to be a war for the planet of the apes, and it was kind of a war for the planet of the apes in the first few shots, and then it was a revenge story, and then it was Prison Break story, which I know it sounds weird, but then the end I thought was okay. I like how it ended. It ended a good trilogy of movies that this has been, which the first one in 2011 with James Franco was Rise of the Planet of the Apes, followed up by Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and now we have the War for the Planet of the Apes, and it's a nice little trilogy. The first two movies I think are rock solid. I love those first two films. James Franco really surprised me as an actor, because I've always thought of him as this goofy, kind of funny type character, but in that role he played it serious, and it was believable, the relationship between him and Caesar growing up. And speaking of Caesar, in all three of these films, Andy Serkis with his motion capture deserves an Oscar for his performances as Caesar. Even in this movie, still wonderful performance by him and the other actors that played the roles of the apes. And it was really about the apes, their internal struggle, and how other apes had to join up with the humans to fight against the ape kind. And I thought that was an interesting dynamic. But I was really expecting a lot more of Woody Harrelson and Caesar interaction, and there wasn't a lot of it. It was him against the apes, and then it was the humans against him. And it was kind of weird. But other than that, the movie is a great, ending to the trilogy. And just because I think it was not so great doesn't mean that you won't think it's so great. So go out, see it, judge for yourself. It's worth going to the theater and see, just from the visual effects and the performances of the actors were all great. I think just the story itself kind of was lackluster. But anyway, saying that, I'm giving this movie a 6 out of 10. And that's just my opinion, but compared to the other ones, which I give 8s and 9s, this one just fell a little short of what it was leading up to in the other films. But guys, what do you think of War for the Planet of the Apes? Have you seen it? Leave it in the comments below and let me know. And remember, the only thing stopping you is you stopping.